Good day, everyone. Okay, let's go over the price action. I want to talk about how I traded today. I actually started a new channel in the members Discord where it's just local price updates and scalps. I don't usually do like multi-hour scalping sessions, but I actually quite enjoyed it, so I might do this more. So, it started off, we'll go over the charts, but I took a short here, noticing some local bearish divergences forming. Got a nice take profit at the 70% of it closed at this golden pocket. We'll go over that. And I just noticed no bullish divergences forming, so I wasn't so interested in longs. Um, but yeah, I took some added positions, and it was actually a really fun scalping day. Got a nice short again off the top. I'll go over the positions on the live chart, just explaining my process here. And I wanted longs, but I just noticed that there was constantly bearish divergences coming in at the range. So I just kept adding to shorts, taking profits, adding to shorts, just trading what I'm seeing, even though I was interested in longs. Talking about anticipating a breakdown here, looking for longs, wanting bullish divergences, still more bearish divergences, bearish divergences. So I'll say where I took a long. I took one long with a 0.5% stop loss here. And I kept my shorts running. So I just said I'm going to trade this long. If we break down, then I'll wait for a swing failure of the lows. We never got one. So I was waiting for this low to be reclaimed, and ultimately we never reclaimed it. So I just carry my shorts. That initial long gets stopped out, and the shorts from the highs just carry on. And I added to my shorts here at the point of control as we lost it and back tested it as resistance. But I did just take another long. So I just said I'm setting an alert for this wick, and if we swing failure it, I took a long off the swing failure of the wick. So let me go over that idea. Well, first let's look at all these bearish divergences on the chart here. So you can see, aggressive buying coming in at the highs, CVD making higher highs, that's cumulative volume delta, even though price is making lower highs. So that's weakness. That means there's absorption. Bigger traders are absorbing price. So even though I'm interested in longs here, just based on order flow, I need to be taking shorts primarily. And again, was happy to try one long here, and it didn't quite work. We actually just back tested this level. So let's go to the chart here. Okay, so going to the trading view chart. Okay, so essentially I was just trading local fib retracements with bearish divergences. I didn't take any longs off this local golden pocket because we didn't have bullish divergences, so it became more likely that we break this level down. Right around here is where I took a long and stopped it out. And right now we can see we're actually back testing this level again. But I did take a long off this swing failure because this is the general idea here. And I'm just trading local price action. These are mostly scalps. Is it likely this turns into a swing position? Who knows? But, it's likely we get a range or retracements. Maybe we wick out these lows. Or maybe we see much lower. But I do like scalping because you can just trade local price action. But the idea is we swing failure this wick, and we almost just reform this little range here on a lower time frame. And so, this can be support. Obviously, this is resistance. Probably not a bad idea to take profits here. I still have my shorts running. I'll probably cut my shorts if we can reclaim this level, carry these longs higher, and still look for local short ideas with bearish order flow. We don't really have bullish order flow here. I just took this off of the kind of the price action idea of swing failuring that low and possibly reforming this range at least for a little while. So yeah, it's kind of just one of those days. It's been a fun day of trading, but where I ultimately wanted longs, but kind of forced into taking shorts because every time we came up to resistance, we were having major bearish divergences. So you just kind of got to trade what you see. And, you want to skew your risk towards the upside when you have bearish divergences, taking more shorts, but taking nice profits. And look for longs where you can get them. So obviously it's nice when you have shorts running to look for these local longs because if price breaks down, then your shorts just carry on. And you don't just have downside risk. So anyways, I think for me, like let's say this range reforms here. We can pull new fibs. We have a local golden pocket, but we also have the middle of the range. So first, we need to claim this. Maybe we come back and retest these lows on the daily candle or sweep them. But yeah, possibly looking for a range to form here. Ultimately, what I rely on is order flow for the most part, especially on low time frames. You can any price action scalpable because it's all fractal, right? You have golden pockets. You even have them on lower time frames, key fib retracements like this, and you have 382s, golden pockets. So anyways, golden pockets obviously from major pivots, you'll see them over and over and over again, and you kind of can confirm your levels with order flow. So anyways, I'm actually looking forward to doing more scalping sessions like that in that new channel, because that was fun. I like updating and reviewing price on low time frames. I mean, I was pretty much taking most of those trades on the 1 minute chart. So it was a great range because even here, this is 3%, right? So you have shorts and take profits. I added to my short here, but got stopped out at slight profits here, but then added again here, profits, added here, profits. So anyways, and carried my short down through the lows, and we'll look to close out more of it if we can reclaim this low. But for now, I took this long. Nice reaction here. And we'll just see what happens. Might take some profits here if we start rejecting. But yeah, I think, one thing about trading price on a low time frame is the hard part is it's hard to execute a bunch of trades well and profitably. But the easier part is it's kind of easier to predict what price is going to do in the next 15 to 20 minutes rather than what it's going to do over the next 15 to 20 days. So anyways, if you like scalping, it's a fun way to trade. You just got to kind of know what you're doing. and let some of your shorts run, You don't have to. I like having shorts and longs. If my long idea breaks down, that's where I took the long. I cut it here. I still have these shorts running. So again, a long off this swing failure idea, that high time frame wick, and maybe it carries on and turns into a nice position. And then I close more of my shorts. But yeah, that's how I'm approaching things. I think just realistically, if you look at the daily chart here, really the only type of trade opportunities you can be looking for are scalps, because it's not likely, maybe your scalp shorts carry on into swing shorts, maybe your scalp longs carry on to swing longs, but we don't really have any high time frame levels here forming because we need to consolidate or see lower, see some impulses to the upside or downside. So that's how I'm approaching things day to day until we start forming some structure and price. I don't necessarily subscribe to the idea of just waiting for the quote unquote bottom or the top. You always have local opportunities where you can be trading ideas like this. It's just important to keep an eye on, again, order flow, because these bearish divergences in price with no bullish divergences really did give you the hint that lower is going to be likely here. And I even I initially took more aggressive profits on this first short, and then I said with these strong bearish divergences, I'm not taking as much profit here because it's likely we break down. In fact, I took some profit here, and then I literally just added right back to my position because price was so weak. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a good day. Hope no one's in too much pain over this. I think, being able to hold multiple ideas in your head, look for shorts, look for longs, cut trades that are going against you, let trades that are going for you play out, but still take profits reasonably. That's the way to trade. And you can have ideas, but you ultimately have to look at what's happening in price. So even though I was more keen to take longs today, I can't because of this, right? That I have to be taking more shorts. I even said in here, because I initially started off the day looking for longs on retracements, but then said I've opted to essentially trade almost exclusively short here because of the bearishness in order flow. So, it is what it is. It's a good day for me, but I know for many, probably not. But I hope, tomorrow's a new day. And if you're interested in coming over to the members Discord, you can do that. Links are in the description. But if not, you should join our World Series of Trading team. And the links will also be in the description there. We got almost 100 members, I think, in our team members. I think we'll do well. I have a special channel in the Discord where I will be doing constant updates for the team members there. So DM me your Discord name if you join. And yeah, it'll be fun. All right. Have a good night, everyone.